Oh, it's cold. It's eerie. I'm not really sure what to think. It just seems to be such an empty night, a sad night, a night where all of a sudden things have changed. It's going to be hard to describe as to what I'm feeling right now. This man, Jesus, who professed to be the Son of God, who did go around and he healed the sick, he made the blind to see. Yes, he multiplied the loaves of bread and the fish, and he fed many, many people. And yet, earlier, he's been convicted. He's been crucified. He was at the garden last night, and he was praying. His disciples couldn't even stay up with him and pray with him. And then all through the night, he was arrested, and then he was taken before Pilate and all of the officials, and he was convicted. For what? I still can't figure out why they were accusing him of something that he's not really guilty of. That just doesn't make sense. And yet, this whole process in these last 24 hours has just been way more than what I can try to figure out. They came into the garden, a whole bunch of soldiers, and they arrested Jesus and they tied him up. They were so brutal to him, and then they took him and took him all through the night. They went from one place to another, trying to find some way of accusing him and saying that he was guilty. And yet Jesus spoke nothing. They spat upon him. They put a big purple robe on him and made fun of him. They put a crown of thorns over his brow. Wow. They poked through. Blood streamed down his face. And yet Jesus was so, I don't know, it just seemed like he still was in charge of things. Yet he was being brutally treated. Finally, throughout the day, earlier today, the soldiers took Jesus to the cross. Oh, just to hear those hammers pounding on the spikes and the moans of Jesus while on the cross. Yeah, it was a horrible time. What they did to what seems to be such an innocent man. Why, if he was able to do all of these other things, why didn't he do something? He could have called 10,000 angels and rescued him, but he didn't. He just willingly allowed himself to be crucified. Oh, I couldn't even look upon him there on the cross. Oh, that was just horrible. Naked on the cross, a sign over his head, King of the Jews. I know what they did. They were trying to make fun of him. If he's King of the Jews, look, what do you think about your king? He's hanging on the cross. The words that Jesus spoke while he was on there. But there was some words there that really got a hold of my attention. He was telling the thief on one side of him, saying, "Today you're going to be with me in paradise." I wonder where that is. I wonder what he meant by that. Then he said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. What do you mean they don't know what they do? They do know what they're doing. They crucified him. But yet Jesus, in the agony that he was in, he just looked down and he said, forgive them, Lord, for they don't know what they do. Oh, I felt so dirty. I felt like I needed something. I needed something to rescue me out of this. And then the most eerie words that I will never forget in hearing. It is finished. And he bowed his head, and he was gone. This is such a scary night. It's such an empty night. It just seems like all hope is lost. I don't know what else that we can expect. I shouldn't have put my trust on him because now he's gone. The little bit of hope I thought I had. Oh, yet I cannot get away from believing that he was truly, truly the Son of Man. The words echo in my ears from the prophets in the days of old, saying that he was going to be bruised, that he was going to bear the sin of the world. Could it be that this is what this is all about? This innocent man that took upon... Really? Is it? Oh, dear God, I don't know if you're out there or not, but this sure is a dark moment in my life. It just seems like the devil has defeated everything there is about God, and he managed to do away with Jesus. But yet, I believe that there's something that is yet to come. Dear Lord, please help me to be patient. Help me to wait upon you. Could there be something new that yet is to come? Whatever the case may be, oh God, I want to say that I believe in Jesus, but he's been crucified. He's dead. He's been buried. He's been entombed. Where is Jesus? Nonetheless, O God, I ask that you help my faith. Help me to trust you and to believe in you. Hopefully that God, there's something that, a hope that still awaits us. And it is in you I trust. Forgive me of my sin. Lord, I need cleansed. And if what Jesus has done on the cross, if that's what is meant by all of this, then I believe that what you have done, you've done for me and for the whole world. Oh God, I too put and place my life in your hands. O God, my strength and my Redeemer. Amen.